First tonight, a promising young man, so many hopes for his future in the Navy, and tonight his family in Peoria distraught over their son's death.
Brandon Caserta's family says that while he was mostly happy, he was having trouble with injuries that were affecting his career.
And that was compounded by a leader they say crossed the line in a system that failed to get him to a different unit.
Tonight, ABC 15's John Treeweiler spoke with the family.
I don't come in here very often, and every time I do, I cry.
It's an emotion that Terri and Patrick Caserta will always carry with them as they remember their son Brandon, who was in the United States Navy from 2015 to 2018. However, at just 21, Brandon would take his own life by walking into a live rotor blade on the back of a helicopter, a day his parents will not forget.
We could not believe what we were hearing. It was so unreal. And you pray that it's just a dream. This is what you do, and you're going to wake up any minute, and he's going to be fine.
A horrible incident, one that the Navy describes in a statement as every life lost is a tragedy, and this tragic loss for the Caserta family continues to be deeply felt across the Dragon Whale family, Brandon's Navy unit. The Casertas, however, say more could have been done to prevent their son's death.
There are a lot of things out there that is available for people. It's not enough, and what these families go through, we entrust our children with the military. We expect them to come out.
They say their son was bullied and berated by his superior officer. They say he wasn't given the opportunity to move up in rank and was forced to work in the base store instead of working toward his qualifications. All this after breaking his leg in Navy SEAL training, where upon dismissal, his parents said the Navy psychologically evaluated him and cleared him to return to duty.
He was found fine. That's why they let him go, meaning that he'd have to stay there if he had any kind of depression or something.
The Casertas describe a host of problems, one thing after another, and they say it ultimately led their son to do what he did.
I think not enough's being done. I do think suicides are being considered like the cost of doing business. They have to stop. Accountability needs to happen.
Today, Mr. and Mr. Caserta say they're determined to find justice for their only son, as they believe this tragedy could have been prevented. They've drafted the Brandon Act, federal legislation that, if passed, would work to end military suicides, hold commanders accountable, and stop military bullying. A statement from the Navy after Brandon's death says, in part, we continue to mourn his passing, that he remains in their thoughts and prayers. In Peoria, I'm John Treeweiler, ABC 15, Arizona.
If you or someone you know needs help, services for veterans are available at the number right there on your screen and online at Veterans Crisis Line. We also have a link on abc15.com, or see that text number there, put that in your phone, 838-255. You can text for help. We also have many more resources right now on abc15.com.